Hello, reporting live from Guilford College, where there have been reports of low student engagement, like other colleges and universities. Why is that? Let's figure that out together as I interview students around campus.
I think that the student engagement kind of depends on what events that they're holding, whether or not food is offered. I would say that there's not a large amount of student engagement on campus.
Student engagement outside of events, correct? Student engagement looks very well. I mean, everybody talks to everybody. It's more like family on Guilford campus. So I think that's the best part about Guilford.
Absolutely. It's an issue everywhere. And I don't know if it's that students are truly just not interested or if the events just aren't good enough.
More students comfortable with going just to go and engage just for 10 minutes, I think we would see a shift.
Trent business with 2 minors and accounting and biology.
Leave early, stay, have fun, and that's when more people start coming in, and that's when stuff gets better. So don't leave early when you get there early. So that's one thing I would like to add.
Feel willing to stick it out for 10-15 minutes instead of leaving right away or leaving too soon or making the assumption they won't know anybody. And if we could get...
All right, so my name is Dawson Edwards, and my year is something that sounds absolutely crazy. Technically, I'm a second-year master's student. Absolutely. So I do engage with events on campus. That's largely because I joined clubs my sophomore year. So that would have been 3 years ago. I ventured into the Guilford community and found a group of people who were really excited about being outside of their dorm rooms. And from there, I'm always on campus. I'm always trying to show my face. And that's largely.
My name is Olivia Daniel. I'm a junior at Guilford College and I am majoring in experience design. No, I am not involved in any clubs on campus. I think that also depends whether or not I would go to an event based on, like, is my friend holding the event? Is there going to be food involved? Is it something I'm actually interested in? I think it's really just dependent, yeah. I try to engage though.
My name is Lisa Cook and I'm the Director of Student Leadership and if we can get anyone willing to just engage with what the activity is, whether it be something artistic, something physical, a discussion, a performance they're watching, or a game they're attending. If we can get them there and get them willing, that's the hardest part.
Some students I interviewed went off camera, so they do not go to events, but when on camera, they said yes, they go to events.
Go to campus events.
Yes, I do.
What's one event that Guilford threw that you did not want to go to or didn't attend?
The speed dating that they have like every Valentine's Day. I don't want to date people on Guilford's campus.
Our campus events marketable.
I feel like they are not.
Mostly from my friend Max. Max tells me about all the events and the things happening and going on and what I should go to. Sometimes from What's the G, sometimes from other friends that are holding events for like Pride or Pre-Law.
Most of it is through interaction with people that are already in those clubs. From time to time, I'll see something on social media that BSU posts or Hug posts. I actually went to one of Hug's events for the Super Bowl. Sat in there for the Super Bowl game, and it was absolutely amazing. I think it was a really good turnout. And I saw that on social media. But most things are worth the marketing. I think it's amazing. I think it connects with our audience, which are college students, and absolutely I think it could be better. One thing that we talk about as presidential fellows is when there's an event going on, not just, putting a poster up or posting on social media, but going door to door. Like, it's Guilford College. Nobody's gonna think of you any different if you go through Bedford with the RA and knock on individual doors and say, hey, Ultimate Frisbee is doing an event this weekend. We would love for you to come. If you think you're gonna forget, here, you can RSVP here. We'll email you Friday. We'll email you Thursday, right? Like, our campus engagement has to become more personal. We have to make adjustments for people that either don't know about the events or aren't excited to go to them.
I think I've appreciated the marketing that people have been doing on Fizz. I think that's a good way to reach students. I think What's the G is good. I think Instagram can be good if people have a good following on their Instagram.
Absolutely. There's a specific event BSU did a little while ago. I think they were like funnel cake and faces. I didn't want to go to the event because I didn't want my face to be funnel cake. But if I would have been invited, or if there was a personal relationship that was like, hey, you're coming to this event, I would have.
I think there's definitely been events that I've wanted to go to and I didn't go to, often because of like schedule conflicts, or I just happen to be too tired that day, or I have too much homework going on because it's midterms or finals, that kind of stuff. Yeah.
Absolutely. It's Guilford College. It's extremely diverse here. I've never been in a situation, a classroom, an event setting with clubs that I didn't feel like I belong. Campus has always been really good about enforcing that.
I would say, yeah. I think that most events are pretty welcoming. The whole idea is having engagement and people there. So I don't think I've ever seen an event and been like, ooh, that does not look like a place I could be.
One thing that would make me leave my room to come to events would really be just seeing everybody on campus outside of everything, just to communicate with individuals. That's the best thing you can do. That's what makes me leave my room every day, just to talk with individuals on campus and to communicate differently.
Somebody getting me out of my room. I mean, that's the simple way. I also live downtown, so I'm a different demographic of Guilford students. So I think just being in a group where maybe I am getting reminders. My calendar is getting blown up. From time to time, there are events that are thrown on my Google Calendar that I would not have gone to if I didn't see it on my calendar. So just finding a more personal way to interact with people beyond social media.
I'm gonna be real. Probably food, definitely people I know already being there, or my friends encouraging me, or if my friends are also interested in the event.
The bigger component will be people's willingness to engage with what the activity is. I think we've seen a lot through the campus activity board that those who choose to actively participate in what's provided often don't leave saying that wasn't fun. But the biggest hurdle has been getting students to engage in what the activity being provided. We have a decent variety of academic organizations, cultural organizations. We have a few religious organizations, common interest, physical activity organizations. But where we're missing things, I would need the students to chime in on the communities that they're looking for.
I don't think anything's missing. I think we have everything that we need. It's more so gathering all of the tools and making campus a beautiful garden. Absolutely. Being an athlete, there are times that events go on and you just can't make it. There's also other times, not to talk about something extremely sad, but whenever we had a friend here on campus that passed away, the coaches of every sport team were sure to say, any event that is going on comes before practice. Like, you can go to that event and be a part of that community, and then if you feel okay, you can come back into our space. It would be extremely nice if campus events were like that more often, right? Where it's like, hey, Hug is having an event in Founders, and if you want to be a part of it, they'll be there for 10 minutes and then come to practice. I feel like that really expresses what it means to be a student athlete, personal connections with people. And like, personal to us means like social media, right? But you can go beyond social media. Like, you can show up in front of somebody, or you can drop a piece of mail under their door. And it's that thing that is slightly invasive, but not to the point where you make someone feel bad or like they don't belong. Like, hey, we're having Frisbee. You slide that under your door. Like, whatever. They're going to see it when they walk in their room. And if there's a QR code, they can scan it. It's just beyond letting somebody be comfortable with.
Is building community and opportunities to build community, whether that be the overall Guilford community or smaller communities within the larger community. One of my favorite things that I wish more staff and faculty would see is the blending of social groups that happen at campus-wide things. There's some really special moments where you see students who don't normally spend time together having a common memory-making experience, or you see people that didn't know each other at the beginning of the year coming to things with people at the end of the year. So I think that's a special lens that our office gets to see. It's also neat to watch students find themselves over their course of time here at Guilford. You can see some students come in with a pretty small social group or feel easily intimidated by social engagement really start to open up when they find their group.
People say it's the phones. Some people say that it's the students' attitudes. And other people say that students just don't want to go to events, or the events are not interesting enough to go. So let's figure out some solutions together. Or maybe, are there any? Some say that we should go door to door to get students to come out of their rooms. Will that work?